Hello, and welcome to Stretching the Word. I'm your host, Sister Valerie, and not today, devil, just not this year. And liberty and justice for all. For those of you who might not know, that's part of the Pledge of Allegiance to our flag of America. I don't even think they teach that anymore, and it's a shame. But it says for liberty and justice for all. Liberty, let's kind of deal with that. That means that no one should have any restraints on them, physically, mentally, emotionally. In this country, there should be no restraints on anyone, which means you should be free to go where you want to go, free to say what you want to say. But we know that there are some laws that govern different areas of our lives. But as well, the Bible has something to say about this. So let's go to Galatians 5:1. I'm going to read the King James Version, and then I'll read another version. King James says, "Stand fast, therefore, in the liberty wherewith Christ has made us free, and do not be entangled again with the yoke of bondage." Previously on a segment, I talked about spiritual slavery. So remember that slavery is bondage. Now, let's read what the New International Version says, because I always like to, make it as plain as I can. So it says, "It is for freedom that Christ has set us free. Stand firm then, and do not let yourselves be burdened again by a yoke of slavery." So once that Christ has delivered us out of sin and shame, as we say, do not go back again and be entangled with these things. I'm not saying that you're not going to falter. I'm not saying that you're not going to err sometimes. But to be burdened by it, to be entangled, wrapped up, tied up, tangled up, where you can't break free. No, that's not what we should do. If you make a mistake or error or falter, and you realize that, hey, oops, I made a mistake. I went back to the old nature, but I'm not going to be entangled. I'm not going back into slavery. I'm not going back into spiritual slavery. I'm not going into natural slavery. Why? Because Christ has made and set us free.